back to the channel, guys. We're back in full effect, and today we have a special episode for you. We're working on this beauty. You might have seen it before. Hans, let them know.
We're working on that 07 Trailblazer SS. We're going to be replacing the air springs on this truck because we're having a leak in it. So overnight when you park the truck, it goes out. Or sometimes I've had it where it actually airs out on you while you're driving on the highway after hitting a bump. Yep. That means your leak is getting bigger. Jay and I, we're gonna get this job done fast.
Yeah, we'll show you the parts in a second. We'll show you what's happening, but tune in and get ready for another great episode, guys. We got the Trailblazer up on the lift. Just double checking the bags, but we know it's in the rear because Hans usually wakes up so super low rear end on this thing, so.
I can hear the hiss sometimes when I'm sitting in the, if I sit in the truck and shut it off, I'll hear it just hiss, and the truck will go down as I'm sitting in it, parked with the engine off. You guys, I've messed with this thing long enough. When the truck is running, when you first start it, the airbag automatically turns on if it's low because this level sensor right here with the blue link, that's your level sensor for the system. So if it registers in the ECU to air up because it senses that it's low. Yeah. So there's the leak right there in the bag.
You see it?
We sprayed it with soapy water.
Just to confirm.
Right there.
And it's bubbling up like a fat bitch at all you can eat. So
we're gonna get this taken care of. We got some new airbags on the table. We'll show you in a few. And we're gonna get this out, get the wheels off. We'll air it out, we'll let it air out. Now we know we could just puncture the bag to air it out quickly and just get the job done. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to support our rear end because these are like a twist lock on the top and the airline comes in through the top of it. So what we want to do is get the lower section off the pad and then twist the top of it and get the whole bag out, and then we'll undo the line as we pull it down.
And we got the set, so we're not just doing one. It's recommended to do both of them.
Definitely want to do both.
Yeah.
If you're doing one, you might as well do the second.
Yeah. That one's definitely shot. Alright guys, right now looks like we're gonna have to do some unorthodox. Our favorite.
Yes.
The 3-dub.
You already know. We're gonna do something so that we can speed up the job and not have to go wrestling around doing crazy things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our drill out, a nice little drill bit. Don't have to be a crazy big one. And being that we know this bag is already leaking like we showed you, we're gonna drill it, puncture the bag so it bleeds out the system quickly and replace with the new ones.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Don't judge us.
It's that easy.
I'm gonna let this.
It's already bled out already. It's because it was already bleeding out. We showed you with the bubbles, so it's almost done. That's why you didn't hear like a lot of air coming out of it.
Let me show you this side.
It's really bad.
Oh, this one's stuck.
Still?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see. Let's do it.
He's like, fuck it, we'll do it live. How about now?
It's ready to go. And if you guys notice, like Jay said, an original GM bag, there's the GM marking right there.
What do we have here, Hans?
So we got the new air spring replacements. Here's the part number for you guys. We got it on Rock Auto. I did look for the AC Delco ones, but I didn't come across them. I don't think they make them anymore. You guys tell me in the comments if they still do. Yeah. But these two of them only cost $164, so it's worth replacing both. And it's exactly like the original one.
Now let's take a look at what's going on over here, because we've popped the bags already. The system is aired out.
Yeah, so we took the wheel well liner out. There's this little doorway that allows you to see the top of the air spring.
Yeah, let me see if you guys can see it. Those things poking out right there are...
Those are the locks right here that hold it. You twist it into the chassis. But there's a release tab, looks like this, So when you take your wheel well liner
show them
out,
how it works so they can see what happens.
So you have to press this down so you can twist this and unlock it. So when you're, it's a little harder with the wheel well liner because the wheel well liner comes around here. So now with it out, you can actually get your hand up there or a tool to pry down on it. So you have to push down and then turn counterclockwise to unlock it.
And we're about to do that right now.
Let's do it.
And if it's worst case scenario, we do have a 3-dub way of doing it.
If you have your bad chassis that are really rusty on the top, we're going to show you how to just chop it off. It'll make your life way easier.
Alright.
It's like you don't have to play with the button and try to twist it. Just chop the 3 tabs off the top, the whole thing falls out. Let's do it.
Alright.
So we decided we're going to go the quick method and just chop the tops off.
Yeah. We got things to do. Baseball practice to go to.
That's it.
And that's it. You see them dropping off like flies?
Ready?
Oh, this thing coming up. Yeah. Oh, it's already falling out. Look at that, guys.
Two of them, and then it already releases. So we're gonna pull down lightly because we want to clip the air lines on the top, and the new bags use a push to connect style. Frequently, I'm working on Mercedes. They use air springs. They use this push to connect style. So General Motors, because the system was designed in England, they use the Mercedes push to connect version,
which is good.
So we'll show you about that. So we're just gonna clip the line, and then we'll use an airline cutter to recut the line to push it into that connector.
Push it up. Push it all the way up so you have enough line.
Arnold!
Come on now, you can do it. You need the long snippers. Come on now. You have the long snippers?
I have the long snipper.
Oh, you got the long snipper. Come on now, right at the end of it.
Right at the end?
Yeah, not on the metal part, but on the hose part of the end. Or get the metal because it's going to the garbage anyway, I know. It doesn't matter. There you go.
Push this bag up and then
Sheesh Louise. We were right, it was on that side. The hardest one. Mercedes-Benz.
MBZ, you see that?
Mercedes-Benz part?
Yeah,
you got a Benzo? you got a Benzo?
We got Benz parts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
MBZ.
said, similar, that it looks like a Mercedes air spring.
Alright.
Put air in it to...
Do you have to guide that into that location or not? Yeah, we gotta do a little preventative maintenance, a little POR.
Guys, check that out. The heat, something happened to it. It's all crimped out. I mean, it's all melted. Look. Can you zoom in on that, Jay? Look at that. Look at that. That would prevent the bags from airing up right there. Look at that. See that hose, how small it is?
Yeah. Alright, guys. See what we got here. We got a specific tool for this job. It's a hose line cutter. We want to get a real straight cut so this thing can lock in and not leak air. Look at what happened when we just cut it with the regular snips. Everything got crimpled up.
But we also noticed that some heat from the bags, always constantly trying to fill it, warped the line.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut it a little further up so we know we got a good connection. Just like that.
Boom. And it vanished from us.
We'll get it. Woo! It's a hot one today, guys.
It is.
We're going to do some preventative maintenance. We're going to hit that with a little POR because we see some surface rust there. And we don't want it to rust out that pot.
Definitely don't want that. Look at that. Not on the mounting area. Next thing you know, get the wire brush on the drill. Let's clean that out.
Notice that's where the water sits, is where the hooks into.
It's a nice little coat to kill and seal. And there you go. These steps right here will definitely save you a lot of money in the long run.
Alright guys, so now we got the airbags off the truck. We're going to repeat the same process on the other side, and then we're going to reinstall it. And I'm going to show you another trick that we use to seal these lines up after replacing them on this truck.
Nice. You're doing all right.
Say it on there, but technical term is calamar. So you put this
A lot of finagling.
A lot of finagling.
You will retract.
Don't get crazy tight with the fittings, guys. Only plastic and brass. Alright, so we got the line in. It's a push to connect. It's a little bit fiddly, so you gotta like really jam it and twist it in there and make sure that it grabs the collar of it so it doesn't pop out when we air it up. I found a trick. If you loosen the fitting ever so slightly, you can jam it all the way down and then just tighten the fitting back up and you'll be good to go.
Right now, you can see.
So right now, that actual airline, we don't recommend it, but it is supporting the line.
Yeah.
You know, so you know you have a good connection. So now we're gonna push it back up into the chassis
And lock it in.
and lock it in.
Let me just get this. Let me show you guys what that looks like.
So we're gonna line it up. It's a little fiddly, so you're gonna get it in there.
Clips, you gotta spin them.
Is that it? They're all in now.
No. I see one in. Alright guys, we got the bag in there. This is how it looks when it's locked in. Let's give you a better look. There you go. So now you just gotta let it air out so it can, you know, go back to its position.
Yeah, so we'll put the truck back down on the ground. We'll start it up. We'll let the air compressor turn on and start filling up the system, and then that will fill the bags up because we have the auto leveling system, which is this, and this level sensor will be all the way down and tell the system to kick on.
Alright, so we're gonna repeat the same process on the other side.
Let's do it.
Guys, we got everything on. We also took the liberty of adjusting the ride height on this thing.
Yep.
And now it's sitting super sporty. It's looking good.
Yeah, so we leveled the back out because I just didn't like how it was a little higher than most Trailblazers. So now we leveled it. We're all done. I'm gonna go home, have a barbecue, me and Jay.
Yeah.
Enjoy with the fam.
There you go. All right, guys, this is gonna wrap up the video for the 2008 Trailblazer SS Air Ride Repair DIY. You guys saw it. We threw some shorts with some tips on how to adjust the ride height, so check that out on our shorts. And what we got to say?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. You know when we're dropping new content all the time now.
All right, guys, see you guys next week.